all over the world.
Now, when you started, you discovered the game of cribbage. Like you've been woodworking for a very long time.
Yep.
This is one of his earliest. How old were you when you did this one?
So I was in elementary school when I did this. I loved the movie Conan the Destroyer at that time because my dad wouldn't let me watch Conan the Barbarian because it was R-rated. But you can kind of see this is on the front of a book, and this is my original Conan the Destroyer. Cool. So this is where I started, and I got my original set when I was little.
Your dad was already wood burning at that point, and that's where you learned how to do what you did there, right?
Exactly, yeah. And my dad still wood burns to this day. He wood burns Santas, he wood burns decoys, he wood burns everything, but he does pen and ink drawings and everything else too. So.
And so, when you discovered cribbage, was it an automatic jump from, oh, I should be making cribbage boards with my wood burning experience? Or was there a delay, and did you fall in love with cribbage and then, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So I'd only played it up until 2007, but my now wife and I were on a break at that time, and in 2007 I started making cribbage boards. I started making them for gifts, and I was like, I can make those. Nobody else is making them. I mean, everybody makes these, I hate to say generic ones, no offense, but generic ones where it's got the same pattern on it, you know, and everything like that. And I was like, well, I can add and make it personal with somebody. I can put somebody's name.
I love that. I mean, it looks like there's thought put into every one of your boards.
Very much.
I mean, there's design, I mean, from all angles, this is a piece of art. I love it. On all sides.
And I know not everybody plays cribbage, so I do other game boards and things like that too.
Really?
I do plaques and I do.
Do you do chessboards?
I've done a couple. I would love to do more.
I would love for you to do a chessboard. That would be so cool.
Definitely, I want to do like custom pieces and everything on there where it's not the traditional stand-up, but some other ideas I have. And in the boards themselves, I would wood burn them, different colors, different interests, and things like that. Put a person's name on there. A lot of things, yeah.
So,
my brother is. At one point, he was the captain of the chess team for the Marine Corps.
Oh, awesome.
So chess is, between me and my brother, it's a big thing. I've never beat him to this day, but he would freak if I gave him a custom-made chessboard. So I'll have to talk to you about that.
And real quick, along those lines, what I actually want to do, and I'm actually I'm going to work with the Historical Outreach Program and Veterans Legacies to donate smaller boards to our men and women overseas. Send them with Army, Air Force, Marines logos, and then if I can, find out what their divisions are and personalize them, and try to send them out to our boys and girls in the field and get some boards out there.
I mean, I'm sure I've heard from my friends that have been overseas. I've heard that there's a lot of downtime, and I'm sure they would appreciate that.
Yep. So it's a fun game, and then, like I said, if I can send them all of a sudden, they open up the care package and there's a U.S. Army star. You know, I think that would mean a lot to them.
That's a great idea.
Stuff, and give them cards and pegs and extras just in case, and say, thank you for your service. So,
brilliant.
So I've got to get the word.
So I don't know how much of our audience is really familiar with the game of cribbage, but it is a card game. It's played with a regular deck of 52 cards, and basically it's a leapfrog from...
Speaking of cards...
Well, this is where I'm trying to go.
We are in Aaron Trotter's studio and gallery. Thank you to Aaron Trotter for letting us be here.
He is in the back right now. He shared his space with us. There he is. He let us set up on his table so we could show off Roger's cribbage boards. And the two, I mean, they're friends.
Yeah.
They've been friends for a while, so this is nothing new. But
Roger was actually the reason that we contacted Aaron, because when we first met Roger, he was interested in the Art Life video blog,
which was on the there it is, which was on the video that we with Chris Haberman. Roger showed up in the middle of that one, and that's where we met him, and then that's how we met Aaron and all of that. So yeah, we are in Aaron's space at the Alberta Studios, 1627 Northeast Alberta Street.
That's correct.
I do also want to mention that Aaron was the first person to donate a piece of art to the 4th Effin' Friday gallery. We now have 2 people because Colleen Patricia Williams donated a piece today to that. All of the artists that we've interviewed are invited to our gallery, 4th Effin' Friday, and my sister actually made posters and flyers. Here's a flyer. They're very beautifully made, and she did it in like a day and a half, 2-day turnaround time, which was ridiculous. But if you see a flyer somewhere, know that my sister made those. There will be one here in the window Aaron, what is your studio, what is your gallery called here?
Alberta Studios.
It's Alberta Studios?
Yeah.
Illustrated Playing Cards is what he calls his business.
Alright.
IllustratedPlayingCards.com.
In Alberta.
Between the 2 of these guys, you can get a custom-made cribbage board and a custom-made card set to go with them.
So. And they're in the works of, and I don't want to butcher this. Do you want to explain the deck of cards that the 2 of you are making together?
Sure. Well, Aaron helped me get these produced, actually, and then, so what I did was I made a alphabet book for my son. He's 2.5 years old, and so what I did was I wood burned the front and the back of his book, and this is the A through E, and on the E, those are actually my boy Ollie's ears on there. My wife helped me pick out what was going to go on the front, what was going to go on the back, and then Aaron helped me scan all these in right here in the studio, 3 feet away, right there. And then he helped me get these printed up for kids to learn their alphabets and things like that. And then right now I'm also working on a number set. And so after that, again, everything I do is wood burn. There's no laser.
A.
Yeah. So you
has an ant on the front, and then on the back it says Aardvark, Airplane, Anteater, Army, Automobile. So we're going to go through, here's an R, has a race car on it. And then on the back it says Rabbit, Radio, Rainbow, Rose, and Runner.
That's a lot of work right there.
Wow. And they're all
did you
very
scan
beautifully
them in?
made.
Is that how you...
Yeah, so we took these originals right here, this size, scanned them in, and then Aaron helped me get them over to a local printer here in Portland and get those printed up. And then right now I'm finishing up the number set. And so then I'll have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division sets. And they actually have these up at Portland Children's Museum and Forestry Center.
Oh, wow.
And then, once these are done, there'll be 52 different designs, and I'll have my own first playing card set, which will go with my boards. So, yeah. And also be for sale, too, but it's all because of Aaron right there, so thank you.
It's collaboration.
Collaboration.
That's
Just like
what we
breweries.
use.
That is the reason I moved to Portland, was to find artists that wanted to work together. I mean,
That's what we're doing.
It's been almost 2 years, and it's going quite well so far.
Right?
It's nice to join
Now,
forces, with people with different talents come together. You can crossover medium, crossover audience. It's great to share art in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you got 2 compatible artists like these 2, I mean, how can you go wrong?
And we're friends and we drink
Serendipity.
beers together. So, I mean, how can you go wrong? So, yeah.
So yeah, and you do commission work.
I do.
If anybody wants a custom-made game board or any kind of wood-burning thing, you can get a hold of Roger Hodge, the second.
Yep. The best way to get a hold of me is at mrvegas35@mac.com or on Facebook. I have a Facebook page called the Cribbage Maan, and then man is M-A-A-N. It's because my wife always calls me man. I always call her a lady. And then now we have a baby. And so everything has 2 A's in there. But yeah, the Cribbage Maan on Facebook is the best way to get a hold of me because I do new pictures every day and things like that. So,
The Cribbage Maan, man with 2 A's on Facebook is the best way to get a hold of him.
And the
Wonderful work.
And the website needs to be updated, thecribbagemaan.com, but it's in the works.
Good.
Okay, anything last minute?
I mean, I kind of said something about it earlier. 4th Effin' Friday, this is our formal invitation to you We'd love to see you there January 23rd.
Definitely. And are you guys gonna have an auction or something? Or
It's a
raffle, or what is it?
raffle, yeah.
Okay.
It's a Goodwill donation of $5 or more. We'll get you a nice little unique raffle ticket. I got the tickets today, and we're gonna.
Did you
design
get the
them
tickets
special.
today?
Yeah, we're gonna design them special.
High five.
Okay.
So they'll be collector's items in and of themselves.
Really?
But,
I thought we were just gonna do like.
No.
Alright.
No. It'll be.
You're gonna
fun.
have 1 million of them? Because there's gonna be 1 million people there.
No, we'll get it. This
Just-
guy worries about every fucking
I
thing.
do worry about
can't-
everything.
We have a lot
That's
of
why
fun.
shit gets done.
I don't know.
And the Cribbage Maan will get to work on a special something to go in the raffle. So,
Nice,
Oh, man.
nice,
Definitely,
cool.
definitely.
So
Something
keep
you
that
haven't
on your
seen.
calendars. January 23rd, 7 p.m.
Yeah, there's gonna be music. We're gonna paint a wall.
Fire pit outside,
Food.
so we can stand around the
Booze.
fire.
I contacted a brewery today to see if last night to see if they'd be willing to sponsor us. I contacted a bunch of wineries, local wineries, and I didn't hear any response. So now I'm going to breweries.
There you go.
You have a better chance with the brewery.
Yeah,
I hope
that's
so.
Better way to go.
I really hope
like
so.
that one.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Awesome.
thank you very much,
Thank you
Roger
guys
Hodge.
very much. Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
And
Appreciate it.
Aaron Trotter,
Aaron
thank you for
Trotter,
having us
yes.
here.
Thanks for
This is really a pleasure.
space.
Thank you, bud.
Make more art in 2015.
That's right.
Make
That's
more
right.
art 2015.
And use it. Use the art.
it.
Love you.
We
Put a
love
board
you.
on it.
Thank you. Peace. Put a board on it.